Okay, each sword starts with blade, and this one is not an exception, so let's do it first. For making strict geometry objects like blades, usually I use magic sculpt clay because it's very hard, and when it will solidify, it's very easy to sharpen it and make a straight and sharp shape. Magic clay is not for baking, it needs time to become hard. So yesterday I have sculpted this blade on this copper plate as a base, and now it's absolutely hard and we can start making a shape. For this task I take my favorite Praxon drill machine and stone attachment. So this way, slowly, step by step, we are making our blade more and more sharp, and also we are try keep the shape to control the shape of this blade, to make it graceful enough and make beautiful proportions, because actually the medieval sword is a very beautiful thing, but you can make it in correct proportions. Naturally, on the other side of the blade we have a handle, and let's make it more or less cylindrical. Okay, not bad, I guess. Now our next goal is making a guard. So I have sculpted and baked this small part. Now let's take it out from the base, and first I need to cut it to the two symmetrical parts. Now let's take our common cyanoacrylate glue and try to mount these extremely small parts to the blade. It will be a base for our guard. Okay, let's control the symmetry and let it dry. It already looks good enough, but it's not yet completely guard. Now I should sculpt this part against the blade. Just take a look, you will see what I mean. Okay, now it was baked, and let's go to finalize it and clarify the shape. I want to make it a little bit smaller, thinner, and much more graceful. Okay, now I'm going to start making a flame. For this, I offer to mount our blade to the copper plate using two very small drops of the glue. It will not spoil our blade because later this place with glue will be hidden under the flame. So like this. And let's start sculpting a flame. For this I will use my favorite clay Fimo, because it's plastic enough, it's not so fragile and hard like Magic Sculpt, and it's very important because this flame is a little bit thin. Of course, at this moment I already know the correct destination of this flame, because I imagine my figure. I already have sculpted this figure at this moment, and I know the direction, the position of this sword, and the destination of the flame depends on it. Of course, it should not be random. Now I am making only one side of these flames, and then after baking I will separate the sword from the base, and I will sculpt the second side, the second side of this flame. Now let's finalize the surface of our flame with a brush in olive oil. The surface should be very smooth, because we should think about our customers, about the people who will buy our miniatures and will paint it. And I guess it's very important to make the surface smooth for much more easy and pleasant painting. Okay, this side is ready, it was baked, it's solid now, and let's separate it from our base very carefully to don't break it. Like this. And now we can sculpt other side of the flame. Okay, completed and baked. And now I'm going to finalize it to clarify the shape of this flame using a drill machine, because I want to make these ends a little bit sharpen, a little bit more sharpen, and also fix some small glitches that I have left, maybe. Okay, let's add a little bit more small details. Actually, I love so much baking clays because it allows me to bake previously sculpted parts in any time, and it works like a saving file in computer program, so I can save the previous part and then add the next parts more and more again and again, and absolutely doesn't care about previous sculpted ones. By the way, maybe you already have realized that the part of the sword that called pommel now it's missed. It's not a mistake, I just will add it a little bit later, after I will sculpt a fist of my character on the handle. It's just much more comfortable for me. Now let's take a small piece of femur and sculpt a fist of our character on the grip of the sword. I don't remember did I mention already, but this character is an angel. It's a female angel, so this fist should be small and graceful enough. I need a common sharp needle to make her fingers. Now I finalize it with olive oil. As you can see, the thumb is missed, and again I will add it later because it like separated, a little bit separated. It covers another fingers, so most correct way to sculpt it, by my taste, by my opinion, is sculpted after baking the other fingers. Now let's make a thumb. I'm not sure it's very good visible because it's very small actually, but generally you can see. And after this, I guess our sword will be almost completed, and then we can mount it to the figure. Okay, now let's take the body of our future miniature, and now we can try on this sword. Okay, now I have skipped part of molding and casting this part, and let's enjoy releasing the first copy of this detail, or this part. Let's take a look what we have. I have molded it together with the shield. So this part looks like this. There are a little bit of flashes around the model. I will remove it with a toothbrush, but as I already have told, it's better to do a little bit later, when the resin becomes more solid and these flashes will be much more fragile. Now it's too plastic and removed not so good. Okay, and let's review the final result. It's the second female angel that I have produced, and I remind you that we sell our miniatures. You can find it in our online store. Thank you for watching, welcome to comments, subscribe to our channel, and goodbye.